Hi, you're through to Everyday Superpower. I almost forgot my own title then. The place where you can learn about body language and nonverbal communication, okay? Here, we lay it down to basics, get straight to the point. You know how it is. Click like, click subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment if thought comes to mind during the video. Today we're talking about pacing, alright? Pacing is essentially just walking back and forth, okay? Pacing is an excess of energy built up, repressed as to where it has to come out. The person has just got to move. The person has got to express that energy, alright? So walking back and forth purely for the sake of burning off excess energy, this person's got nowhere to go. But a person needs to move regardless. This, I would say this is relatively uncommon. I don't see it too often, purely because it's deemed inappropriate in most circumstances, alright? But that nervous energy always comes out, so we'll see it with the tapping of the fingers, we'll see it with the movement of the feet regardless. But as far as like the entire body getting up and moving and walking, relatively uncommon, alright? So pacing burns off excess energy when one is not able to fix the actual issue. The actual issue is that the person needs to do something. They might be incredibly bored. They might have things to do. They might have, they might have particular thoughts that are sparking this energetic action. Okay? Pacing releases hormones and assists simulate real productive action in the mind, okay? So it can be used to aid the thought process to solve the problem at hand, if that's where the negative energy is coming from. The individual is uneasy, full of stress, and they might not consciously be aware that they're uneasy, but any sort of nervous behaviour is what it is, it's nervous, alright? So the individual is full of stress and nervous, anxious, bubbling energy. So the walking back and forth burns off that excess energy, basically. Okay? Have you ever come across this? Do you do this? I can think of one particular circumstance years back, alright? A long time back. Me and my friends used to smoke a particular substance which made us drowsy, alright? Our friend didn't do that. And we had to tell him, bloody hell, you're making me feel nervous, mate. We didn't know about, biology and nervous energies and all this and that. But he was going back and forth and he was making us feel uncomfortable. Not only because of the contrast, but due to, all this vibrational stuff, it catches on, right? So his nervous energy was raising us to his level as to where he was creating anxiety within us, all right? So we had to say, calm down. Obviously, he wasn't on our state of mind and in our space. Psychologically speaking, he was elsewhere. So either he was incredibly bored or he just wanted to do stuff. His body was raring to go. If anything, it was a positive thing in that circumstance because he's full of life, So what it does is it burns calories. What's calories? Calories is energy, alright? When you have a surplus of energy, you can run more, you can go to the gym, smash it. If you have little to no energy, you can't do all of that because you've got no excess calories to burn and blah, 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 But that'll be delving into nutrition and food and all that sort of stuff if I go down that route, so we'll leave that for another time. Okay? It's evolutionary. A surge of adrenaline and cortisol. Pushing that individual from inactivity to activity to create proactivity, okay? Creating soothing hormones which fire into the brain. This is a incredible, large-scale nervous behaviour. When we talk about fidgeting, and we talk about twitching, and we talk about these minute behaviours, this is the entire physique. Incredible. A very pure form of body language. And on that note, I want you to leave a comment if you've seen this. I don't see this too often. All right. I think people tend to be busy enough as it is, or go to work and then, you know, blow their brains up and come back exhausted. I don't see this too often. Click like, click subscribe. See you next time. Hi. I'm just signing in once more at the end. I know I just said goodbye. I just thought I'd put the record back on. Obviously, the picture I've used is, I don't know what it is. Is it leopard, a cheetah? I don't know. But in zoos, you'll see animals go stir crazy, walking back and forth in front of the cage and around the cage. This is their natural biological urge to keep things moving in a space as to where they don't have that capability. So we see pacing when it comes to wild animals in captivity. It's the exact same behavior as we are animals ourselves. So my friend who I referenced earlier was stuck in a room with us, such as the cage of a zoo. That person wanted to get out and wanted to live their life more thoroughly. All right. So that is an argument for animals in captivity. Full stop. Signing out. Goodbye.